College is a time of firsts and totally new experiences. For some people, it might be their first time living out of the house or in a new state or country. It could even be their first time sharing a room with someone, especially someone who isn't family. Regardless of the situation, living with someone isn't always easy. Everyone involved has to put forth equal effort in order to make it work. If you have a roommate and you're getting along so far and want to keep it that way, or if you aren't getting along at all, there are some things you can do to put your best foot forward. When you live with another person, it can be helpful to find your common interests. Sometimes having just one thing in common is enough to bridge the awkward gap and move into a potential friendship. You might discover that your roommate also likes to play video games, or even likes the same music as you. The more you're able to get to know each other on a personal level, the easier it will be to work through a disagreement if and when they arise. Include one another when you're doing something fun alone or with friends. For example, if you're planning to go to dinner with some friends and you notice your roommate alone in the dorm, invite them to come along. Even if they say no, extending the invite will mean a lot and opens the door for more opportunities in the future. Making a roommate contract can be a great tool to implement to maintain homeostasis in your environment. Gather all your roommates together and go around the room writing down agreed upon rules for everyone. Someone might want to add the rule that everyone cleans up after themselves, or keeping the common areas clean. It could even be things like asking beforehand to use other people's items or food, or keeping your music to a certain level when it's late at night. These types of rules help create a balance and mutual respect among everyone. Make sure everyone clearly signs the contract once it's completed. No one is unsure of their expectations because they should be clearly stated and displayed somewhere in the dorm. It's important to always take accountability for your actions and apologize. If you hurt your roommate's feelings, violated the roommate contract, or crossed boundaries in any way, saying you're sorry will mean so much to the other person, and it will often be enough to move forward. If you have tried everything you can to get along with your roommate and nothing seems to be working, do your best to stay in your own lane. Don't get involved in their business, and hopefully they won't get involved in yours. Keep your distance when you can and just coexist. You don't have to be best friends or even friends at all with your roommate. But since you have to live together, it's important to be amicable and respect one another on a human level. If your roommate is doing something against the school or dorm rules, and you've tried talking to them about it and they won't listen, report it to someone. No one is above the rules, especially in a college environment where safety is of the utmost importance. Being in college is hard enough. You don't need to make it harder by having constant issues with your roommates. Trying to find common interests, setting boundaries, and treating one another with respect will go a long way.